Welcome back to the channel once again. It is Galatasaray 1, Liverpool 0. And this is your match review. It is yet again another defeat. Of course, Liverpool haven't won at Galatasaray before. So it was to be expected that this could be a difficult game. And indeed, we made it look like a very difficult game, even though in actual fact, when you consider the way the game went, I think Liverpool should have at least come out back home to Anfield with a draw. But we couldn't manage to do that. In the first half, the game was right from the off. It was like a basketball game. Galatasaray were so bent on passing from the back, and they were so atrocious at doing it. And even though we were able to nick the ball off them in that final third, we were able to counter press them and win the ball in dangerous areas. We couldn't make good use of it. And that inability to make use of the counter press and our ability to win the ball back up high the field is a testament to how far this Liverpool team have come away from that Jurgen Klopp team. Because in Jurgen Klopp's team, this was the go-to. We were scoring goals from this way of playing, nicking the ball off the opponent in their own half and playing quick passes to go and score. Players were switched on. Immediately we won the ball, they knew exactly what they wanted to do. But today we showed that this team is still trying to gel. It is still sort of getting there, and they are nowhere near it. For this particular defeat, I wouldn't blame the manager, even though I still want him to go. I think the manager should go. But I'm not going to, because I want the manager to go, I wouldn't point fingers at him all the time. Because I think this game had nothing to do with the manager. One team wanted it more than the other team. And that is exactly what played out. Galatasaray, the Tasaray boys, they wanted this game more than Liverpool did. And I don't really understand why a team that has already beaten us in the group stages, we go there knowing what to expect right from the beginning of the game, knowing what to expect from the fans. We still went in there and played with some sort of naivety. We went in there, had opportunities, and the body language, the determination to score, to hit the back of the net, you just couldn't see it. And you could see that players like Florian Wirtz, they were off the pace. The guy was absolutely off the pace. I don't know why he started today's game. Because it showed on the pitch, the opportunities he had. Opportunities that he would have put away 2-3 weeks ago before his injury. He was struggling to even get it on target. And that is the worry in this particular game. In the first half, we struggled to string passes together. The manager has been complaining about low blocks. This wasn't a low block. We had enough space to exploit. They were trying to press, and they were awful at pressing. But we kept giving the ball away to them. Under very minimal pressure, we just gave the ball away. Decision making in the middle. Our decision making in the final third has been atrocious this season. Don't get me wrong. But today, even in the middle of the pack, simple passes. And the passes didn't need to go forward all the time. Simple square passes to open up the space. We just couldn't manage to put such passes together. And I think today was one of the games where Liverpool needed to have slowed the game down. We've been playing slow in the Premier League all the time. And the manager has been putting that down to the opponent playing low blocks. But I think today is the day that we should have slowed the game down, because the fans, we should have quietened the stadium first before we try to do anything else. We played to the strength of Galatasaray. We played to the advantage of the Tasaray fans. And that is why we lost the game today. We're naive. And I'm hoping that we'll play with some smartness in the return leg. I'm going to reserve every criticism that I have for the team and the manager for now. I'll wait till the second leg is over. That is where I think we can fully assess this particular tie, because it's a two-legged game. It is halftime now. So we shouldn't be, I don't think this is the time to really go too much into performances and go too much into the coach and the manager and what he could have done right and what he hasn't done right. I think the game at Anfield is going to be a big test for Arne Slot and his boys, and we'll see whether they will be able to come through. Today it's a loss. It's actually quite disappointing, because I think I was hoping that today will be the day where we go to the Galatasaray grounds and beat them, because we haven't beaten them before. I was hoping that this team would be determined enough to turn things around, to back the trend of losing always when we go away to Galatasaray. But we couldn't do it. We continued the trend. The boys were not motivated enough. They weren't determined enough to make sure they don't come away from the Galatasaray grounds with a loss. They ended up losing the game from a very, very early goal. Very, very early goal. So you ask yourself, what did we use the rest of the minute for, really? Nothing. So that is the analysis of the game. I'm not going to go into it too much. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you are new here, and also hype the video if you can. Take care. You never walk alone. See ya.